How you feel? Good? Deep breath?
Absolutely beautiful.
So out your nose.
Keep going to the body.
You hit the good jab and keep taking with the hook. That's what I'm talking about. Throw the lead right hand. Now I want you to fame a little more. Fame a little more. Just drop right hand to the body.
It's time to go, baby. It's time to go.
Mayweather fights in a tradition of boxing and quick-handedness that goes back in Michigan all the way to fighters like Sugar Ray Robinson.
Well, there's a brilliant start to round 7. The super quickness of Floyd Mayweather produces a knockdown to begin the 7th round. And if Corrales had any thought whatsoever of trying to come back and win a decision, that should put him into that. He's lost the first 6 rounds. Now he's facing a 2-point round in the 7th.
Mayweather now stops to recollect himself now. That's what you want to do with a puncher. He gets back on his feet. He can hurt you. Get your legs back under you, take a deep breath, and do it all over again what you did first. Corrales coming down and just goes right into the left hook of Mayweather.
You knew coming in that Mayweather had a quickness advantage. I'm just not sure how many of us expected it to be this dramatic and this graphic. I mean, this has been a wipeout and a brilliant performance by Floyd. But you wonder if Corrales, in getting back down to 130 pounds...
Oh no. It's been a masterful job here. This has been a job of pure boxing. Pure boxing.
So it doesn't matter which conviction anybody's in.
No, I agree with George. As much as it is a disadvantage for Corrales to have to come down to 130, it doesn't look the way this fight is going. It would make any difference at 135 or 140.
I think I have to agree with that. At any of these weights, Mayweather would be quicker and more skillful.
Corrales still has the power.
So we won't count him out yet.
No. All you got to do is get Mayweather too overconfident. Start trying to mix it up with this puncher, and Mayweather can be getting off the canvas himself.
But he's got to find a way to apply the power if he's going to change the course of the fight, and he hasn't gotten anywhere near it, throwing an average of less than 25 punches per round.
I often say it, if you want to be a good fighter, forget about the left jab. If you want to be a great fighter, that's the best punch in boxing. Corrales has not used the jab all night.
And the second knockdown of the round for Mayweather. And the accumulated punishment by Corrales has left, or by Mayweather, has left Corrales woozy on his feet in the 7th round.
There is no 3 knockdown rule. There are 20 seconds left in the round.
And there's the 3rd knockdown of the round.
5, 6.
And you cannot be saved by the bell, but it looks as though Corrales will have a chance to at least make it out of the round. 3 knockdowns in the 7th round by Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Richard Steele did a great job that round.
Right back to the jab.
Greco, you want to fight or you don't want to fight?
How you doing, Diego? All right?
That's the state commission doctor who asked Corrales how he was doing and if he wanted to keep fighting.
That's your last round. I don't want to let you come out if you don't throw punches. I'm going to start the fight myself. Me and your daddy, we already decided to start the fight. Or you fight, or we start the fight. Okay? You got it? You are with us or not? You are with us?
Here are the knockdowns, Larry.
The first one was right at the bell of the first round, caught him by surprise. But the later ones, it appeared that Corrales was okay and aware of everything going on. But he's in a position now in this fight where he has to start going from being relentless to being reckless. And against a sharpshooter like Mayweather, that may not be the best way to fight.
And it doesn't look like Corrales has a lot of legs left. You heard Diego or I should say Miguel Diaz. You heard Miguel Diaz saying, we're going to stop the fight if you don't start throwing some punches. So he throws punches, but takes punches in return.
Always got to be careful with that puncher. Corrales, if he can't do anything else, he can punch.
And here he is coming off 3 knockdowns in the last round, and he's still coming forward.
And there's a quick left hook by Corrales that momentarily sends Mayweather backward.
He follows Mayweather around, not doing anything, just walking straight into him without throwing a punch. You've got to throw a punch.
Mayweather with a little smile on his face.
Keep him in
It's
front,
been easy work so far, that's for sure. Corrales has been embarrassed here, and it was on that embarrassment that Miguel Diaz tried to play when he said, your dad and I are going to stop this fight.
Every time Mayweather throws his left hook, Corrales drops his right hand. Drops both hands. I've never seen anything like that. You go down, you take your hands with you.
And now Corrales gets in a shot, showing his determination.
His corner told him, fight or we're going to throw in the towel.
So far, this counts as a hell of a rally by Corrales coming off that last round.
Can't question his courage, that's for sure. Another laser left hook for Mayweather.
Corrales dropped his hand. George. Never seen anything like it. You drop your head, keep your hands up.
Corrales adjusting his trunk, his hands down on his legs. Mayweather elected not to fire at that moment.
Larry, how good is he, Mayweather?
Well, he seems to be almost, you know, a 9-second sprinter fighting against 10-second sprinters in all of his fights. He just has quite aside from his skill level, it's his quickness level that puts him into a different dimension.
The most optimistic comparisons are between Mayweather Jr. and Ray Leonard because of the combination of speed and power. His detractors compare him more to Pernell Whitaker.
Has a left jab now. He's knocking his head back with a left jab, and he's the shorter opponent.
You know, in a fight that this has been compared to Leonard and Hearns, at this point in the fight, Hearns started to box and use his reach. Corrales either can't or won't do that.
Match ready this round. You see, you can do it.
You can do it if you
can do it if you want it.
You caught him with some punches that round.
But if you follow, and you don't do nothing, it's very hard for you. You gotta throw your punches, Chico. Okay?
Take a deep breath.
Jab and double up on your hook. All right? Sometimes throw your right hand, let me show you the run into the hook, okay? You're fighting real smart.
Thanks, Mom.
Smart boxing.
You desperate. All you do is desperate. So keep your eyes focused, okay?
Keep going to the body.
Off the jab. Don't do nothing without the jab, okay? Okay, let's straight. Off the jab, straight.
Corrales is achieving an embarrassing CompuBox distinction. According to CompuBox numbers, he's landed in single digits in all 8 rounds. He'll set a record at this rate. Reggie Johnson against Roy Jones landed in single digits in 7 of 12 rounds. Holyfield versus Lennox Lewis in their first fight did so in 6 of 12 rounds. Harold, how do you have it through 8?
Okay, Jim, 80-70, 8 rounds to nothing, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Jim, I got to tell you, I'm terribly impressed. I don't think I've seen an exhibition of boxing like this since Willie Pep. This kid is unbelievable. Great legs, great speed, unbelievable ring generalship. I mean, he's got tremendous presence in that ring. Floyd Mayweather knows where he is every minute of this fight, and he's murdering Diego Corrales with those jabs and overhand rights. And by the way, Jim, the 3 knockdown round, I went 10-7. Most judges will not go below 10-7 because it puts the other guy too far out of the fight.
So you don't
rock them again with that left hook.
Yep. Well, I mean,
Larry Merchant has seen more championship and great fighters than anyone at this table. And for him to say Willie Pep, what do you think?
Well,
he's going to judge too. Don't get me wrong.
I can't. It's difficult to make comparisons because you have to talk over over a long career. We're seeing him as a young man. And right now, he just has otherworldly quickness. And the difference between athletes is usually in their degree of quickness and speed. And this is almost like a Tiger Woods kind of performance against the field.
This is a guy who knows what he's talking about. He's fiending. You can't get lazy. Mayweather better beware.
Let him lose a round, George. Stop being so nervous about him.
But he lose a round, he can lose the fight with this powerful guy. Oh, but that left jab rocked his head back.
He could lose the last 4 rounds on 2-point rounds, and he'd still win the fight by Harold's scorecard. So I think he's pretty well in control of this.
Here's a guy that's been knocked down more than once. He continuously follows this guy around the ring.
And after throwing enough punches to satisfy Miguel Diaz and Ray Woods in the 8th round, Corrales goes back in the 9th round to walking around and looking at Mayweather. Hasn't been able to get off.
Can't seem to zero in and get his antenna set. That's what Mayweather doesn't want to do. You want to keep your feet moving, not your shoulders. Good body shot by Corrales.
10 seconds to go in the 9th. 9 minutes left in the fight after this. Time running out on Diego Corrales as he desperately tries to find something that will work against the super brilliant Floyd Mayweather Jr.
You see, when you're using the jab, first, it's much easier for you.
I'm giving you all I got.
Okay, baby. Jab, jab, right hand, leg hook, and jab again, and jab. Okay?
The streak continues for Corrales. Single digits landed in every one of the 9 rounds.
I know we do. We need to stop him.
We need to stop him.
Yeah.
So move your hands.
Right.
Close your eyes.
You don't like it downstairs. Keep on going downstairs.
And after throwing only 25 punches in the 9th round, you heard Corrales say to his corner, "I'm giving you guys everything I've got." That's frustration. So Floyd Mayweather has, in all likelihood, won every round. Most rounds he's dominated. He knocked Diego Corrales down 3 times in the 7th round.
His most important punch for Mayweather has been that left jab right in the pit of the stomach. Makes his taller opponent bend down more and more to his level.
The odds were close. Ringside experts were probably pretty close to evenly divided as to who was going to win the fight, and Mayweather's just walking away with it as he pushes Diego down. And Richard Steele says, "Don't push."
Mayweather has a tendency occasionally to use his elbows, you know. Richard Steele caught onto it instantly. So no forearm.
Quick left hook and a walk away by Mayweather as Corrales tried to close in.
You got to throw punches if you're going to walk forward. Just let the jab just fly out. Even if you miss him, just throw it.
Another little left hook. Didn't even seem like that big a punch. Corrales' legs are just shot from the multiple punches he's taken. And Diego pulls himself up by the ropes.
He doesn't look like he has much left, Jim.
No, if he went down on that punch, I think he has very little left. That's the 4th knockdown of the fight.